monoclonal antibodies. Okay. Before that, what are antigens and what are antibodies? Pathogen. Okay. Antigens are antibodies responsible for antibody generation. Antigen. Okay. Responsible for antibody generation. They are part of pathogens or foreign substance responsible for antibody generation. Right? Antibodies are mainly against this antigen. Who generates antibody or who produces antibodies? Who produces antibodies? B cells are mainly responsible for production of antibodies. T cells helps B cells in production of antibodies. Clear? This is antibodies, and antibodies are responsible for humoral immunity. Why humoral? Because blood. Clear? Okay. So, why I discuss? Because monoclonal antibodies. Okay. India has researched out to Australia seeking to restock monoclonal antibody to combat Nipah virus. Okay. Monoclonal. Mono means single. Clonal means copy or parent. So these are antibodies from a single or similar parent. Who will be the parent of antibodies? Who generates or who helps in the production of antibodies? B cells. So parent will be B cells. Okay. Monoclonal antibody means they are antibodies which are generated from a single parent B cells. Clear? Okay. Why we are using this? For Nipah virus. Now, they are artificial antibodies. Okay, before that, we have two types of immunities, innate and acquired. What is innate immunity? Within us. Acquired is from outside. Okay. Okay. Another important thing is active and passive. What is active? No. Active is body is active. Body is responsible for production of antibodies. Body is active. Passive is from outside. So these are artificial antibodies that mimic the activity of immune system. So which type of immunity will it be providing? Active or passive? Passive immunity. Clear? Okay. They are produced through a process that involves extracting specific antibodies from human blood and then cloning them. Okay. Human blood and cloning them means we are extracting WBC, that is B cells, and then cloning the same B cells multiple times to produce antibodies. They are clones of just one antibodies. And they bind to one antigen only. Okay. That is why the term mono. One antibody and one antibody will bind only to one antigen. Clear? They are made by homogeneous hybrid cells of B cells. Homogeneous means similar. Clear? Derived from the same parent cell. They can effectively bind with the part of viral envelope that attaches to the human cells. Okay. I think you know an antigen interacts, right? There is a foreign cell or a pathogen and it has a antigen in it. The antibody comes and antibody interacts with it, identifies this with the antigen and creates responses. Clear? Sorry, antibody creates responses. Right? Similar thing. It will identify the same antibody will identify the same antigen. One antibody, one antigen. Similar thing. Here it will identify the viral envelope as we are using this for the Nipah virus. That is why viral envelope. It will. It's only like it's not only like it will only identify viral envelope, but it will identify only the same kind of antigen every single time. If we are using an antibody A, means it will be identifying the antigen A itself. Okay? That attaches to the human cells and gain entry into the body, which effectively neutralizes the virus. Same procedure, antigen-antibody reaction. Antigen will be cut off by antibody or neutralized by the antibody. Okay, for A antigen, antibody A will only be active. Okay, no other antibody will be effective against the antigen, or antibody will not be effective against any other antigen. Clear? They have been used for the treatment of cancers, Ebola, HIV, etc. Now for Nipah as well. Now Nipah. What is Nipah? Nipah is a zoonotic disease. What is a zoonotic disease? Zoonotic. Zoo. Zoo means zoology. No, for your understanding only, zoo means zoology or related to animals. Okay. So we get the disease from animals or transmitted from animals to other animals. Okay. Animals are responsible for the disease. Zoonotic disease caused by a type of, it's an RNA virus. Okay. In the genus Henipavirus. No need, just identify it's an RNA virus and it is a zoonotic disease. Okay. Natural host of fruit bats. In the fruit bats, these viruses are present. When the fruit bats are in crisis, or when the crisis means mainly when there's stress or when their herd number decreases, etc. These virus gets activated and and produces the disease. Okay. When these fruit bats affects, or when these fruit bats ingest other fruits, and when these fruits are eaten by the pigs or even humans, this get transmitted from the bats to us. Okay. Other host are pigs, dogs, cat, goats, etc. Any animal could be. First reported in Malaysia in 1998. Okay. Transmitted to humans from animals such as bats or pigs, or contained food, and can also be transmitted directly from human to human. Any type of transmission is possible. Okay. World Health Organization says the Nipah infection has been found to be fatal in 40 to 75% of infected patients. Okay. That is why Nipah is more complicated or more infectious than COVID. Okay. That is the reason why we are getting monoclonal antibodies or against the cure for it. Okay. So this monoclonal antibody we are getting now is for against this Henipavirus. That's an RNA virus. Clear?